go, as balanced a skill set as we have for a fighter in this division, and she was pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meeting in terms of what her strategic approach would be here tonight. She can do it all.
She's a well-rounded fighter, and I get excited, John, but I gotta limit myself when I start to make these comparisons, because I want to yell Valentina.
Wow.
But I think Erin Blanchfield, a young fighter, that when you see Erin Blanchfield, you go, wow, that's a future champion. That's what I get with this kid. I believe that her skill set, her ability to be so well-rounded gives her an opportunity to have a massive future. But you don't get a future unless you take care of what happens right now that's getting her hand raised tonight.
And not unlike a lot of our young athletes, she started mixing the martial arts. It was no taekwondo base or a wrestling base. She's been doing it all since a very young age, and obviously the results in the UFC certainly speak to that. All right, so here we go. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt looking to impose her will here tonight. She did tell us in the fighter meeting she's starting to fall in love with her hands a little bit, but you got to think she's going to pursue a full fight here tonight.
Yeah, John, the beauty in that is by developing the hands, you'll have to take it into account. Once you take it into account, she'll take it out. And once you're on the ground, man, it seems as though she is just in her world. It's like a fish to water. It's like Daniel Cormier to wrestling. When you're on the ground, she is safe, and she is comfortable. And when she's that comfortable, she can beat anyone.
She has handled the UFC nerves, the jitters pretty well as well, so stylistically, tough matchup on her hands. She believes she'll pass it here with flying colors. Joanna Peña steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla Harrison. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joanna, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so here's the UFC Bantamweight champion, Joanna Peña, as she gets ready for the first round of this fight. And we used to just call her the meanest woman in the gym. Now we can call her one of the best in the world. She vanquished Amanda Nunes, and man, she has stayed tunnel focused since that result. She wants to prove that that was not a fluke, that she is not a one-trick pony, that she can sustain, and she will try to defend the belt yet again here too. Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter, I would think, in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home, making all these shots count. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that? She gets out.
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Peña's back into full guard.
Nice pass.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts.
The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her hurt bad.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one, so you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point tonight.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
We cross the midpoint in round one. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Good movement on the ground here defensively. Oh, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Side control. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
She's got her back now. Oh, Peña's in full guard now. Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Still pursuing the submission here.
She's a grinder, man. She's working hard.
Peña's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady. Oh, she's got her back. She's real good here. She'll either jump on her back. Oh!
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there and trying to end her opponent's night.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Oh, beautiful ground strike there, and that one actually opened up a cut on her opponent.
30 seconds left.
Nice transition.
Peña's back in full guard. She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two on the way.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
Trying for a submission here.
Oh, it's getting tight.
No, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponent from the ground. So
Peña's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
That triangle choke is very tight. She beat the position, now she gotta stay within herself.
Oh, great submission defense. That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not gonna get submitted here. Still pursuing the submission here.
She's a grinder, man. She's working hard.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Oh, Peña's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, she's got it locked in tight.
She's out again.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Ooh, she could get the submission here. All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start shoving those feet towards the ground, pass them through the middle, or just grab them and pull them up. If you pull them up, right, you don't want the bottom fighter to get the legs extended into you because then it pushes you away.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Peña. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, then he just gets up.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Great work here from the bottom fighter. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she's out. Oh, slams her to the ground. So just as you thought maybe she was tightening up on that triangle choke, she gets absolutely blasted to the canvas.
She's targeting that cut and doing a great job of getting to it with those nasty ground and pound strikes. And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here. She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Oh, Peña's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. We might get a stoppage here soon. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
Oh, my goodness, she's got it deep.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Peña. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way into the octagon as she heads back to the stool. That is a nasty cut that she is dealing with. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Good jab. She's got to keep pressing now. not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big knockout win for her here tonight. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kayla Harrison!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.